Behold, your boy. Alright. Hello, in fact, even. So, on today's stream, we're going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV. It's a surprise, I know. Never before seen. But, after yesterday, and after that very, very fun stream with Nicole, who I should really message to thank. But after yesterday's stream, oh no, that's still there. Anyway, what was I doing? I was streaming. I got distracted. After last night's stream, I'm very happy to take a little bit of a short, relaxed stream. Stream for a little bit, leave to go take a walk and get groceries, come back like 4 hours later and resume stream. We'll see what happens. We finished, last time, we finished, the Crystal Tower. Unless I'm mistaken, which I'm pretty sure I'm not. So we have nothing to do before Heavensward besides... Yep, unless I'm missing something. I might be missing something. Am I missing something? There's a blue checkmark quest here. I thought I was done with you. I guess not. Should we finish off the Crystal Tower? Yeah, I guess we should finish. Okay, this stream. I'm turning down the game volume. And then I'm gonna finish Crystal Tower. We're doing it. Oh god, I keep forgetting what all my voices are immediately. I trust you've rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there's something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what is happening beyond the rift. Okay, so shit went down. Sid, for some reason, rescued the man who deserved to die. That was a thing. So the Allegheny eye that led in Gaha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. Oh yeah, that happened. That was a thing. Hang on. Did I write that in my notes? I added in a bunch of notes. Those notes definitely exist. We'll go over them later. I suppose it's not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology. Is it? But who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all that was fate, from discovering the tower to Gaha gaining Uni and Doga's blood. Has Gaha's... What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I'm trying to do a different... Why do all men, just all men, sound so much deeper than me that I have to be like, I can only do so many deep, gruff voices? Like, Biggs is just a big-ass dude. He's gotta have a gruff voice, but I can't go, like, full, like, Shaq or anything. The only way I know how to do gruff is to make it sound like I'm gargling gravel. I don't have that smooth. Has Gaha said anything? For that matter, where is Gaha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about a resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being. Though he is still Nero. Yeah, you should let him die. Dekka, you said Gaha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambos! Master Rambos! Ah! 'Tis Gahatia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well. Let's go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. I get it, but every single time I read it, there's a part of me which hesitates and is like, I have to commit to reading this line, or I have to not, and I have like a third of a second to decide. Master Garland, Dekka, please come with me. No doubt Gaha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. Hey. Oh my god, I forgot. I finally have a staff which isn't the fucking tree. Thank god. Come on, Barrage. Also, hi, Almaz. Good to see you, buddy. Please don't attack me. There we go. It does bug me that I can't fly in this one area. It would only save me like 5 seconds or something. But, you know, 5 seconds can be important. Not to steal a joke from Freeman's mind, but what if I now never meet my future wife or fail to dodge a bullet? It'll be because they didn't have fly in this area. The developers will have blood on their hands. Gonna miss that horrifying face, staff? I won't. I won't in the slightest. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish to know that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, sir. I'm certain of it. Gaha, you dumb fuck. What are you doing? Be honest. Go no further, my friends. The door. Oh god, what was Gaha's voice? Oh yeah, didn't it start as like a sarcastic, pompous voice when we didn't know who he was when he was taunting us in the forest? It was like a go no further, my no, that's really bad. Go no further, my friends. Go no further. Go no further. Go no further. Go no further. Go Power Rangers. Go no further, my friends. The door will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Gaha. I know time is of the essence, but all I can ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Okay. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aunt is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Oh yeah, I remember last stream I purposely tried to, like, when I voiced Uni and Doga, I tried to do them very emotionless. And I remember I ended last stream specifically trying to make Gaha's voice more emotionless now that he had their blood in them. Something that if I was a professional voice actor would be a really cool acting detail. And as me, just sounded like I started phoning it in. Not this time, my friend. Just as Uni and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth always lain with Alag. Or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zandy's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spies would again dominate the land and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin, but before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. God, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Sid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same heights as Alag, But by then we would have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did and put the tower into a deep sleep? You cannot mean that. I am deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the elegance in knowledge. I will slumber within Psycho's tower until then, to greet those who mean to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as... Oh god, the same problem I have with Minfilia, the voice somehow just makes me want to yawn. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside of these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns, and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? This is the overall theme for FFXIV. Cute. Hi, Nikki. Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. What was that read? We'll catch up with Alec, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Gaha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray, keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. 12 keep you until then, Rambos. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Dekka. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancient's wish. Okay. Damn it. Wait, can't you only open the door with royal blood? Hang on a second. Wait. Is he... Okay, is he fucked? I don't know why the heavy amount of bounce in my footstep is so funny to me. Also, hi Nikki, no you cute. But are we just forgetting that the door needs royal blood to open? Isn't that like a whole... That was a whole thing. The crystal tower slumbers again then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this on my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Just give me like a sniper shot and then he falls over. That's all I want. A new dawn has come for me. I don't believe you. What are you doing? You dick. Like, am I supposed to believe in the Neo redemption plot? Because I don't. What was that noise? Okay. Well, that's it then. Oh hey, everything's purple. Neat. Guess it was nothing. Wasn't that the device he threw into the pit? roughly translates to "it's all wrong." Uh-oh. Well, that's the thing. Is Graha in my notes? I don't see him. Hang on. We gotta do a small note. There it is. We gotta do a small note change. Which is, we have Oleg here. We just need to make a small note. Let me make sure I'm actually spelling his name rightly. Okay. We just gotta make a small note of Graha Tia. You know what? And let's just write down Noah. And just the people that were involved in it. So we had, of course, Sid. We had Rambos, who was in charge of the whole thing. Let me write him down before I forget, because he wasn't a character until now. How do I spell Rambos' name? It's Rambroes, right? Yeah. Okay. Rambos. We had Sid's like minions, of course, whose names I cannot remember. What are they? Biggs and Wedge. There we go. His minions, Biggs and Wedge. Let's see. Actually, did I write down that Biggs and Wedge founded their own company? Founded. I don't remember the name of it, but I should at least have it written down that they like founded own company. They split off from Sid, in name at least. Let's see, back up here. Other members of Noah besides Biggs and Wedge. There was me, of course, but you know, what am I if not the most important person? I think there was just Neo. And I cannot remember his name, actually. Neo Tolscal, yeah, that's it. Sid's boyfriend, I'm sure. But most importantly, it was Gahatia. Had Allegan, Royal, Blood, magically put, stupid, there we go, put into his bloodline. What the fuck? Was my handwriting that bad, or did it weirdly go worse when I accidentally zoomed in? What the fuck just happened? Was that just me? Also, hi, Mr. Pig. It's a Mr. Pig raid. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy writing notes with my awful handwriting. But I swear, okay. I'm sorry, I could have sworn my handwriting was better than that. Hi everyone, this is Final Fantasy XIV. This is my notes on Final Fantasy XIV. There's a lot going on. Yeah, anyway, so Gahatia, he had explained it all up to now, right now. Well, I have a channel point redeemed for that, so, you know, get spending. But, like, so Gahatia was, let's see, I'm just gonna write down magically given. You know what, actually, let's see, let me note that down here. So, magically given Royal blood. Spin. Hi, Nikki. Buy these two. These are bad notes. Don't worry about it. What's going on next to me in game? Is there some shit going on that I should be worried about? No, I'm just standing next to the entrance. Let's see. So magically given royal blood, sealed. Spoilers for what just happened 3 seconds ago on stream. Sealed self in tower. And I should probably note that these two sealed themselves in the darkness. Sealed selves in dark realm. So we've got like a whole seal sandwich going on here. Uni and Doga, their clones, seal themselves in the dark realm specifically to stop whatever the cloud of darkness is, whatever that threat was. And in order to access the dark realm, you need the power of the crystal tower, which is now sealed again by Gahatia. So, like, you know, that's all happening. How am I supposed to be a nuisance if I'm too busy playing Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know. Just do what I do and find Tears of the Kingdom is fine. It's okay. It's neat. Okay, let's see. Did I swap my stream back? Yes. It's just not updating on my Twitch for some reason. There we go. Okay. Now then. We're finally done. I'm a little disappointed in myself for not sealing off this quest line last time I streamed. I somehow put a 5-second quest just to start this quest line, this stream off. But it's okay. I didn't know. Alright, are we done with the Crystal Tower? Please and thank you. You've just missed Sid, Dega. There's much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Gaha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah, no matter how lonely St. Cornic's find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Gaha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. Alright. Creatures in the void are called void sent and accompany and occupy various tiers based on their strength. The Cloud Darkness is on the highest tier and is considered one of the most dangerous entities in that realm. Cool, I guess. Good to know. Alright. Well, now we can finally get back to the main story quest. We're going to absolutely do our best right now to, I really would love to finish ARR today, but I know I have a lot left. Oh yeah! We were in the middle of Alphino finding a PMC. I was warned about this by Kyria, because Kyria was streaming Final Fantasy XIV, and she was streaming the part that I'm about to get to, I think. So we have a lot to go. This is where I show off the fact that I have one gruff voice. Dekka! It is good to see you return to the toll. How fared you in the frozen waste of Korthus? House 4 attempts to send us a second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord Harshaphon for his continued generosity. Yet, even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract ever greater numbers to those who could do us harm in the name of greater power. All of us, Alphino's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. You know what, let me go ahead and explain what it is. Ooh, I kind of like that mask, though. Oh, these are all masks and stuff. Okay, let's just take the money. I should really explain what's going on. So I work for a PMC, right? Hang on. So the short summary, for people who don't play Final Fantasy XIV, this is post-ARR. The game is split into, like, the base game and its expansions. So this is post the base game story, which ends at, like, level 50. Right now, we, as a member of the Science of the Seventh Dawn, We just moved to this frontier town, essentially, that's in between the three, like, major countries called Mordana. And we're just kind of getting set up right now. And also, Alphino, who's descended from the guy who founded the Signs of the Dawn, he's the dude's grandson, is currently trying to find a second army that he's calling... where's Alphino? Did I not write down that we're doing this? The sun was made of evil. Yes. Did I not write this down? What is the name of the second army? It should be written down somewhere in here. Students of Baldazian. Yeah, no, that's just that. No, I guess I really fucked this up. What's the name of Alphino's PMC? Anyone help me out? I don't think Alphino has told you their name yet? Well, shit. Then we might as well keep going. I could have sworn he did. Someone recommended it. Alright. Inaugural ceremony for that, though. Alphino is trying to find, essentially, a guild that has members from all three of the country's armies, so that if something threatens all three countries at once, there's, like, a company, essentially, already put in place to fight them off. That's what we're doing right now. The Crystal Braves. Oh, that is different from what I've learned. Okay. While you were away in Corthus, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed. Although Taro does yet seem somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do with a hand? Alright. This is our base. No one tell anyone about where our base is. Our base is very important. You wrote a thing down that he was considering, but wasn't actually a name? Shit, I'm gonna have to find it and erase that later. You know what? Credit to the game for giving, like, a fake name that they weren't going to use. As like a, maybe this should be our name. Actually, no, that sucks. Fair enough. Alright. These parchments need to be sorted in these documents. Why are they even here? Ooh, I'm sorely tempted to file the law in my waste paper basket. Ah! Deca, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid! Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered all about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't had the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don the garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphino if you don't want to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. I really was trying my best there. Anyway, what was Mr. Pig streaming? Out of curiosity. Look, it's just like a computer that needs like 3 attempts to boot. It's fine. I got there in the end. Why am I chat? I should really get a proper chat replay thing. Oh my god, there's so many people here I need to talk to. What the shit? What's up? Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The givings of oneself 'tis an investment in the future. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. That's cool. Here's a uniform. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Okay, maybe not the best, like, reason to sign up, but welcome to the army that we're founding. Oh, gods. I thought it was best to move my fellows here, but I admit that I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Ah, our new uniforms. I'm reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. Oh yeah, that asshole. I forgot about him. God damn it. Okay, there's so many uniforms to give out. I'm very curious who I'm going to be giving them to. I don't remember you at all. This scarlet garb marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom and a hardy defender of Lim Solomitza. Yet, in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm, and thought this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Oh, now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe was certainly not lack for color. I'm gonna be running into a lot of walls today. Sup, buddy? Ain't that a Fire Emblem Three Houses character? I don't believe we've met. I'm Ilbert, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. There you go, buddy. The uniforms are a shrewd decision. There's no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. Yeah, that's why when I did T-ball as a kid, we had to have uniforms so that we knew that we fought and we bled and we died together. Hashtag just T-ball things. Deca Salvo? Gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles reward inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. Well, hey, buddy, I'm in charge of you. It is an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm a big deal. Maybe it is appropriate for people to be like, holy shit, you're cool. I forgot the game that Mr. Pig was playing, but it was a Stardew-like about raising bees. Adorable. Little Amigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll. That this town could be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn art quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Yeah, buddy, your armor is built specifically not to protect your vital areas. At least it's not just the women in this game. Hello there, lad. Looking for me, was he? I should just give in a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear him amidst all the bustle. Here's your uniform, buddy. Oh, proper uniforms. What the hell was that? Oh! Aho! Proper uniforms and all. This thing will cut off the blood to my head. Not to worry though, I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. You son of a bitch. I know I was walking off a cliff, but I didn't expect them to be up here. Hello? There we go. Isidore has at last retired from the adventurer's life. Though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit, I'm excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah, yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Alright, back to Orphano. We're gonna meet our whole bunch of recruits. We got like 8 people. We got a whole ass army. I'm ready. Oh, going into the solar and everything. It's real business hours here. And are there people that I want to talk to out here? No, not really. Maybe I should get more details, but no, not right now. Let me make sure I don't have porn open whenever I open Discord. Thank you. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, yes, Deca? Oh, fuck, what was my Alpha No voice? I can't forget that. No, what was my Alpha No voice? It was very haughty, but like he's a kid. What was it? Ah, Deca. Ah, Deca. Ah, Deca. Ah, Deca. Oh, Deca. Ah. Ah. Ah, Deca. Teto mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've met the rest of the recruits? Some few answered the call to arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there's much a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. Did I mention I thought of a name for the company? 'Tis my hope that it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The moment of truth draws near, Deca. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. 8 people, it's a full party, hell yeah. I assume voice acting.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the 7th Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one. Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus, does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
I mean, they did solve both those problems.
Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Oh, and they have their own unique salute and everything. Should I be worried? Are we doing an actual accidental coup?
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
That's how you pronounce his name?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
That is indeed how you pronounce Alphino's last name. That'd be really useful information if I hadn't already forgotten how she pronounced it. Whoops. Oh no! Alright. Well, might as well, real quick, just real quick, write that down. So we've got the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we have the Crystal Braves. And I'm just gonna write down that these guys are anti. These guys are like, they're both armies. Do I really? You know what? Let's just write P. You know what? No, let's not write PMC because that's too jokey for the notes. United Eorzean Army. Led by Alphino. Okay, and that's it for right now. Just making sure that we note that down. No! I've minimized chat. I need that. How else will I see a bunch of cuties? Maybe that would have been sweet if my voice didn't crack like that, but you know. PMC isn't inaccurate. They are a private army not beholden to a state but to a company. Yeah, but like free company in this case I don't think represents like a company like the modern understanding. I think it's just a group of people. It's not like they have like a for-profit motive like PMCs do. The implication of war as a business is it's a little bit much. Even though it is very funny.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
Okay.
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Did your voice just get quieter between those two lines?
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
Did anyone else catch that? Shit.
Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelind's silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Oh my god, I want a top hat though. Like, yeah, but like... Oh, I won't be able to wield it with any of the classes I have anyway. Because Mechanist is going to give me that hat. Why do they get a top hat? Whatever, I'll just take the stupid circlet. Give me the stupid circlet, I don't care. Oh, we got another cutscene. Why are we up in Corthus? That's not good. Oh, cool. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let's hope that this shipment is spared the fate of the last. Oh, they're an arc. Not the opposite of an arc. A rat. Well, not the opposite, but a different type. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. It's a castle! I guess I should be scared. It's horsey fart! Is it? Oh, the name. Okay. I just thought that you would, like, oh, the wind. The horses sure are going strong today. Oh, it's the Archbishop. What was that pronouncing of Archbishop? So he's not giving a speech or anything, is he? He's just kind of... Uh-oh. Oh, that's... Okay, there's two of them. Yeah, that's bad. Ascians can't be seen by most people. Oh my god, they're Moogles! Alright. So, the Archbishop is fucked. That's bad. Let me double check my notes here to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. The weird thing is that I think I know which two Ascians those were. Because one of those was Elidibus, I assume, which I win as the Ascian in white, and the other one I assume was La Habrea. So, Corthus, Holy See, the Archbishop, who I've not met yet, and technically I don't know that's an Archbishop. I only know that's an Archbishop because someone mentioned the name, mentioned that they were an Archbishop before. But Archbishop controlled... by the Asians. Which, and this is true, is bad. I would rate it as a solid 0 out of 10. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, J is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let's pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let's speak then of the more current matters. In particular, the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I have offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be independent to a fault and singularly loath to accept help, save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again. Were you to offer, I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. Hell yeah! All these other countries, they suck! Crystal Braves, ooh! Let's get out there. Let's go help our boy. It's okay. At least we're not doing something morally reprehensible like recruiting all the refugees into this PMC. Oh, hey, you're the captain. Second and fourth are to stand by for further orders. Neat. How many units do we have? This is... There we go. Wait a second. It would be foolish to sacrifice nutrition for flavor. You've never had a Twinkie in your life. Sorry, that was the only joke I wanted to make. What is it, Deca? And do be concise. I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there's already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilberd. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Deca. Let's do it.
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
He's voiced.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
Okay. Dude, you're looking around to make sure no one's close to us. We are standing in the middle of the hallway. Should we move?
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
So we should move. Okay, at least now I'm not standing 10 feet away.
We received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the grand companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning.
You've been a grand company for like 5 minutes, and you're already detaining members of other grand companies? Why?
Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the immortal flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, this should be fine. We're gonna walk into this guy's house and be like, yo, your people, they're fucked. I'm scared. But let's see how this goes. For as cutting a man as Alphino at least pretends to be, the very first thing this grand company doing being rooting out traders in other grand companies definitely puts a tinge on our name. Just a little bit. Maybe it's just me. Please be voiced.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Thank God.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Uh-oh.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
Oh, thank God.
But look at you. The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not?
Did anyone else expect them to, like, whip out swords and start, like, dueling with each other to test their skills? Or was that just me? Anyone? Okay.
Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Okay. I'm sorry, this is new information. Cool. That's good to know.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime.
The context for people who don't play Final Fantasy XIV, this city, Ul'dah, literally the most powerful people in the city are part of the government because they have money. And there's two factions in the syndicate, which is the government that runs the city. There's the royalists who believe in the crown, who is technically the ruling power. And then there's the monetarists, who are much more anti-crown. They're much more pro just like business and everything. And also, they kind of trying to do a conspiracy for real estate that I don't want to get into right now. The whole thing.
It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland.
I don't know why that animation made me think that that character was just going to straight up kick Robert in the balls. I just saw the knee go back and I was like, uh-oh.
General, you wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
He's the only member of the syndicate who considers himself a royalist. All others are monarchists. What? Really? I really thought that, like, in order to have a faction, you had to have more than one person on it. My mistake, I suppose. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffices to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let's return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levier. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. I completely forgot. Where? Quick question. Where's Hildebrand? I finished off that whole quest line and then forgot about it. Is he still in over here? I can't see quests. I ended it in Vesper Bay, so I'm assuming that the next one would be in Vesper Bay. I guess I'll find out at some point. Let's hope we go to Law Nausicaa and we have a reason to get that off. What is this actually? Oh, it's just another dungeon quest. Alright. Well, there are other loyalists, just not on the Syndicate. Still, you know. I feel like my confusion is understandable. So, like, do we have cargo bays or something? Or, like, how do we get all this stuff back here? I assume there's some entrance that isn't through the middle of a bar. Otherwise, this would have been a real awkward move-in day. Or the best move-in day. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. And not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minions and his Imperial contacts. Soon after he left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans do not want to treat their foreman with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing? But of course you are. Now, Aliena the Fourth lies in wait near the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out. She will apprise you of the situation. Didn't we clear them out of the Castrum? Wasn't that a whole thing we did? I'm sure it's fine. Right? Yeah, it's probably fine. If there's one thing that we can all agree on, it's the fact that it's fine. Big old frog. Look at him. Look at how fat he is. I want to kick him like a soccer ball. All the best creatures are orbs in some way. You know? Anyway, what's up, buddy? I apologize. This is awkward. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our orders may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is as strong as Mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. There are multiple Castrums. I could have sworn we tore out Castrum Sentry at some point, but I guess not. I had it in my brain that we got rid of it. Oh, sup, man? So what you've done here is fucked up. Raj, get their ass. Is spamming wholly effective? No. Is it fun? A little bit. And it could be less effective, let's be honest. Alright then, buddy. You're okay, right? Yeah, they're breathing. I think you busted me for the sentry, but I don't believe it was destroyed in the process. Yeah, it wasn't destroyed. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Oh shit. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let's speak again when we are safely outside these walls. I just flew up here. We're not in combat. We can just jump off that cliff and we'll be fine. Alright. Time to blow some shit up. I'm just gonna give that a second to walk past me. Yep. God bless me, you solid style vision cones. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh no, never mind. I'm a little bit dumb, but this fight was meant to happen this way. Alright, just killing some dudes. I've learned to use glare between holy casts just because the stun gets resisted anyway if you spam it too much. Well, I'll definitely make use of glare if and when I get it. Got a long way to go. Ah, shit. Raj, how do you feel about murder? You feel good? That's good. Shit, not that one. My combo is always to cast Holy, then cast something else and cast Holy again. Because with the initial stun being 4 seconds, you can fit in a second spell. And then you can go spam it if you really need to. But there's no reason to spam it outright when the first stun is so long. That's the kind of rhythm I'm trying to fall into. Same spell essentially, just hits hard. Nice. That'll be useful. Okay, you I don't want to deal with in the actual fight, so you can just die now. Thank you very much. Are there only 2 of you? And not even a healer, just a tank and a DPS. That's weird. After fighting all the giant mechs, I guess I was just expecting a fight. But hey, we take those. Oh shit, a fight. Did this not hit them? Okay, it does. It was just on the range before. It also casts a little faster in my experience. Good. Alright. I never noticed that Q and E were strafe left and strafe right. Fuck. Is there a button on the keyboard for auto run, I wonder? Because I always just use middle click. Oh, shit. Please put me in a cutscene. Damn you. Buddy? There we go. I've awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. Son of a fuck. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Levier. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. Alright. Back we go. I think it's numlock, but you can rebind it too. I have auto run bound to mouse 5. Yeah, I have mouse 4 and 5 bound to like my healing keys and stuff. So I can access them quickly. Which, to be honest, thank God I started doing that. It's made it so that my actual rotation of buttons I have to hit, the furthest button I have to hit is like 5, and that's on like the deepest end. So I'm feeling pretty good about my button rotation right now, but that's going to change a lot when I actually start unlocking more important spells. Hey, Alphino, we successfully did a coup. Well, no, not a coup at all. We successfully fought the Empire, though, so that's good. It does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess I've been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as you wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert administrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Dekka. There's something else on fire. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Dekka, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Korthus. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Okay. Let me write down the Ivy just to know that I should include that next time I have to do a roundup in my notes. Any gloves? Yeah. How is this going to change our look? You know, that isn't so bad. But I do really miss the kind of plates on my arm. It really broke up the flow of the dress and made it look kind of cool and badass. And while I'm not against this look, I just liked the cool and badass look better. We've been blessed with a rare opportunity, Dekka. An audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Imeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Imeric wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Korthus. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use? If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. You could always use glamours. I could. But part of me just doesn't want to mess with glamours until, like, I finally hit level 80 and I don't have to worry about getting new armor anymore. I'll at least deal with glamours. Here's my commitment. I will deal with glamours at least a little bit when we actually finish with the main plot of ARR. That'll give me a nice breakpoint to make my guy look cool going to Heavensward. I know that glamours aren't too much of a pain, but, like, let me deal with this. Hang on. There we go. That was really bad on top of the quest log. I know the glamours aren't too much of a pain, but fashion is hard. And I really want to at least finish the main story quest before I go off. And then I'll look all cool for the cutscenes in Heavensward. So, you know, we'll get to it. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador? By all means, I think it is a wonderful idea. We've received no reports of aetheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe appearances of late. If Alphino believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Uh-oh, the sad music is hitting. Antecedent. I take it Dekka has explained the situation. He has. Yet, welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. Oh shit, history lesson. The notably reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated in the center of Abathalia's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Oresian Alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Oh shit. That's good to know. Friends of Convenience, who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Is this where Heavensward's gonna be? Since which time, their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to the neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than see... God. These two characters speaking to each other were so similar that I completely muddled both of them. Even though they shouldn't be similar at all. They're completely different voices. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let's depart for Camp Dragonhead, Deca. Our old friend Lord Harsherfont is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Oh, I can't wait to exploit these friends. Alphino, you fucking child. Alright. Hang on a second. Was this always here? Oh. Hey, I can see over here too. Not that I can go there. Nowhere close to being able to reach there yet, I assume. God, what I want to do is I want to go into the Garlean Empire because it's such a big fucking area that's just completely unexplored. I'm sure we will eventually. When the time comes. Alphino is a grade A turd. Yes, but he's our grade A turd. He's a little shit, but he's like a little ship where it's like just clean. Barely even a need to wipe, you know? Ah, Deca. Ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been struck blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Harsherfall. Please, forgive us another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortem may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Overseer is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries of Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But, to the matter at hand, Sir Imeric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth, but if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Oh, Baemric? I don't know who Baemric is, and I'm scared to find out now. Any opinions on all this, Alphino? See no reason to keep Sir Imeric waiting. Yeah, neither do I. It's okay, I didn't step on the table, I simply jumped over it. Why the fuck? Why does this feel like a trap? We've been expecting you, sir. Please take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Why are we in like an alleyway off the main castle?
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
Y'all, I don't mean to freak y'all out, but that woman has her hair parted to one side, full metal plate, and is wearing red and black. We're in trouble, people.
I am Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Give it a second.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Again?
It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Okay, shit. I believe you have it in your notes how Midgard-Sorma brought down the Garlean flagship. Wait. Hang on a second. Yeah. "15 years ago, they got their ass beat by dragons. But they killed the head dragon Midgard-Sorma." Yeah. So what the fuck? Hang on a second. Do we not like Midgard-Sorma? I assumed we did. On the basis of they fought the Garleans. Uh-oh. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let's speak with Lord Harshafal and find out what happened. I'm pronouncing that so wrong every time. And I think what's most impressive is that, much like many things, much like I have before and like I will again, I'm pronouncing it differently wrong every time. Hey, at least this wasn't a trap, so that is good, I guess. My sincerest apologies for the interruptions, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you'd be so kind as to elaborate, she's here. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Why are you here? Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Harshavon say, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Dekka. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Fuck yeah, let's go. Midgard Summer is considered the father of all dragon kind, so the Ishgardians are mildly concerned by him. Yeah, but like, why was Midgard Summer attacking the Garleans? What's going on there? Lots of questions. Jeez, I still have a ton of shit in here. I'm eating soup. Mid-flight meal. In-flight meal. There we go. Why indeed? Yeah, that's the question I just asked. Rude. You coy fuck. Oh my god. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. Coy. You bastard. Alright. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Lord Harshavon bid you speak with us. Then you must be... Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been much easier just to steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed for my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care of the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack, not that his presence amounted to much. Wow, dunk on the man. All his friends are fucking dead in an ambush and you're just like, man, this guy sucked. Didn't help at all. The giant turtle mounted in the background? What about it? You act like you've never seen a giant turtle before. People mount giant turtles all the time. Why, just yesterday, I think I saw like 3 different people mounting giant turtles all together. It just happens. That's Final Fantasy, baby. Pay no attention to the man on the camera. What's up, buddy? Oh. Hang on. What's up, buddy? You come to ask me about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance of the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for the journey further north. Our leader called out to them, but one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he have let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloaded the wagon. They'd have killed me, so I just stayed still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection. And they spoke of Shiva. That seems bad. Why do I recognize the name Shiva? Isn't that the companion character in Resident Evil 5? Oh my god, what are Iceheart's people up to now? Alright. We'll see what happens. Hey, gimme! Sup, fuckers? Hey, Alpha. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? Is Shiva another badass white-haired warrior woman? Be honest. It seems the late Iceheart did not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who laid down with dragons. Our enemy is a dragon fucker. I mean, I get it, but like... Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it comes to the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Haurchefant, what was the caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, the Diamond Fortune requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such length to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Haurchefant, would you agree that that discretion is of paramount concern? Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Reverend's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of the summoning. Naturally, that includes you, Dekka, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. Alright, give me some money. What's wrong, Will? Nothing. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After appraising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist you. As for you, Dekka, pray, join me in Whitebrim front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Dromont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then? Good. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. I can feel it coming. This feels like we should be entering Heavensward. Any quest now? Come on. We'll beat this primal, and then it'll be like, alright, good. Post ARR done, onto Heavensward. It's gonna happen, right? Right? Please? Why do I have wood? It's fine. Don't mind me calming down. Damn it, Raj. Sup? Did I leave Alpha? Whatever. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn wish to join the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Dromont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them as Snowcloak, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to the White Brim front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you'll agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Imeric. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler ways by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillmore has one in mind? Uh-oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, it's the sinister music. Do I recognize that guy? No. I thought he was the same guy who took over the Inquisitor, but no. Yes, yes, excellent. The first thing we see of her is really her ass, huh? My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's aught else you would have us do, please speak, and it shall be done. Anime camera angles? Yeah. She doesn't even say anything. She was just dozing off of there, and she's like, I'm sorry, what? Come back. It seems as though we are always one step behind our quarry, ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the efforts are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guilliman. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as is the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Alright. Shit. Can I dismount midair? No. Why am I disappointed? Oh. Let me fall to my death if I so choose. Later. Left through the southwest gate. Oh, for a second there I thought I was actually going to have to track the movement, but no, thank God there's a quest marker. That is incredibly inconvenient. Wait, where do I need to go? Oh, there it is. Don't mind me, you keep fighting for your lives, I'll just be 5 feet to the right. Thank you, have a good day. I don't got time to deal with that. I want to run up to them and talk to them instead of waiting. I just think it would be funny. But this is like one of the few games which I trust to actually give that action some sort of consequence. So maybe not. I don't mean to make anyone freak out, but the music did go away. So, what happens now? Hey! Where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice or they hear us in the white brim front. Yes, of course. The temple knights are in the snow cloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about... Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnel. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless... If you waste my time again, is that clear? Yeah, it's fine. Nothing bad is happening. God, I hate my chair. Alright. So we successfully found out something. We know that there's a traitor at least, 100%, so that's useful. Damn, Barrage, say hi. Thank you. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Whether you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet, the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem that the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Sure, man. Why not? We've long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But, knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that that will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know that they take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray, rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Halone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Dekka. The lives of our allies are at stake. Alright, Weeball. Where am I going? Ah, okay. Damn it, Barrage. Flaunting that ass all over the place. I am simply trying to get to the ambush. Oh, shit. Can I make it over this? Neat. Oh, there's guys up here. Oh, there's also my destination. Wait, no, that's just an ice fight. I hope that there's some poor soul who at some point... Oh, that looks bad. I hope there's some poor soul who at some point walked up to an ice fight thinking it was the destination and got absolutely blasted. You first. Oh, more of them. That's fine. Raj, you little fucker. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Could you two hold on for just a second? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Get your ass out here. Not only is that a common mistake, well, there's even an NPC who lampshades it at the MSQ at one point. Fucking fantastic. Anyway, all our friends are dead, so that's a problem. What is with this blood? This looks cool as shit. Why am I not here? Fucking blood red crystal mountain? What is this place? Why haven't I visited it yet? I want to be in the cool dungeon place. Damn it. I hope we go back there. I think those are chucks of Dalamud. I don't know what Dalamud is. I haven't been taking that kit. That's not where we're at. The moon that fell. Yes, that was important, wasn't it? That was a whole thing. So, hang on. I'm sorry. I need to make a better entrance. It really bugs me that Baj keeps messing up my entrance on this. You know, sometimes you just need to do it yourself. Anyway. Sup. My knight sent no word of your coming, Deca. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Well, all you guys are dead. So that's a problem. By the Fury. Those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Now while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others. And I'll wager they're on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the trader you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable the guardsman watches at an outpost in Snowcloak. The trader was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their talisman with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Uh-oh. Oh, leaving an area unguarded. Time is of the essence, Deca. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Imeric everything we've discovered. What if I just, like, took a minute, though? Just to, like, take a nap. Oh, are we going to the dungeon? I think we're going to the dungeon. I hope we're going to the dungeon. I got teased about this before. Will I be teased again? Well, you're still alive, so that seems good. Deca, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we've yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. As Commander Levier had been informed, the waves must be made aware. What's up, buddy? This seems like a place to be easily ambushed. It must be here. I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the train far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us this very moment. Confound it. What the hell was that, Wade? Confound it. This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should be rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop the damnable summoning. There she is! Oh, well, ain't that... I thought that was an arrow flying in. Did they think Alphino was... That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Olivier! There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we've secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spying the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics may have flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Ha! Just as I suspected. Amongst the warrens of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Some of the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnels in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us in there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more of a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulties, our own allies will become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Americ and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown to see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest that you call upon your allies, though not too many, or probably more will sulk. Alright, we're going in. The entrance to the tunnel, sir? It's just over there. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would have never noticed it. Per Sir Americ's order, we will guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Alright. Let's do the dungeon. How prepared am I for this? I should really remember that Medica is a thing. Here's a weird thing. How long? Sorry, where's the cure effect on Medica 2? Medica 2 gives cure potency of 200 immediately and 100 per tick. So I'm getting healed 300. Whereas Medica by itself heals me. Well, that was a crit. It heals 968, which makes sense. Okay, so it is 100 heal efficiency per tick. So that's very useful healing. Let's do it. I'm brave. It's just the normal version. What's the worst that could happen? Oh boy, that was a quick Q. Should I be scared? Probably. Will I be scared? Yep. I'll just tell them that it's my first time and hopefully they'll be nice. First time through... Oh. Please be nice. I'm even gonna do a little wave at them. Alright, let's do it. No one's been mean to me yet in Final Fantasy XIV, but I also haven't been reading, so like, we'll see what happens. I also just feel off my game with healing. You'd expect instant Qs? You know, we just haven't been getting instant Qs with like the the raids in it. Never mind, don't worry. We just haven't been getting instant queues with like the raids and everything. Oh fuck, I stopped. Oh fuck, I'm out of position. Should I be nervous about any sort of bosses or anything? These seem to be all the wolves that we can fight. Yep, there we go. Are we down a player? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Where? Okay, no, everyone is here. Oh, shit. Can I stun this thing? Yes, yes, I can. They're getting it. Oh, fuck, I'm stuck. Oh, we have to kill them all. Nice and easy couple of holies. They're not even in danger. I say as I watch the health bar just drop a little bit quicker than I was expecting it to. Up, straight in then. The farm boss will drop pillars occasionally. That's all I saw before I had to look back at the fight. Thankfully, this seems like it shouldn't be any real threat. What just happened? Shit. I don't think they're under any threat of dying. Never mind, maybe they are a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. Then do a howl that requires you to hide behind them for safety. That's the only real mechanic I can think of that warrants special notice. Okay, so make sure that, like, I stand behind pillars. Got it. Is this not enough people? Okay, this is enough people. Uh-oh. Oh god, when did that person die? Where are they? Where are they? I don't know where their corpse is. When did they die? What happened? Swiftcast holy. Fuck. Where did they die? I didn't notice them. Did they leave? What happened? What happened to Coda? DC? I guess? Okay, as long as I didn't fuck up. Welcome back. Good heals, by the way. Thank you! Aw! Satnet. Okay. Alright, let's do it. I just got frostbite. That's annoying. I'm just gonna do this for my sanity real quick because I don't like where my health is at. And I just don't like how many things there are. People's health drops way too fast in these situations. Like that. Like that. That is way faster than I wanted. I forgot I had Benediction. Again. I cannot forget that I had Benediction every single fucking time. I could have healed that way safer. Coda is fine, they're gonna regen. That's less than optimal, but should still be fine, right? I see, that's why everyone started moving! Oh. Okay, simple enough. Okay, so what is this? I assume we want to not be next to each other? Yep. Just a quick medica for safety. Why not? Slip that in there. There's no real worries. Nothing bad is happening. Everything is going great. You get so many things it's hard to remember them all. Yeah, well, I just won't worry about it. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh, you all. Okay. Why all these antiques? I don't know what that means. Is this not enough for your... We can't follow you through that, buddy. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna have to take some AoEs here. No one's targeting me, so it's fine. Oh, someone's targeting him, though, so that's less than fine. What is hell that? Not 0. It's fine. Enough people have died that he's not gonna die. Alright, we're good. Where is the tank? Somewhere in there. Yep, that seems like a big ass dude. The tank's fine. Okay, maybe the tank could use some regen. But other than that, the tank's fine. Coda, you disappoint me. You can do it, buddy. Might as well make this from an easy fight to a super easy fight. Quick stun. Antique pieces can be exchanged for class-specific gear and Mordana. Neat! That's good to know. What just happened? And why is it not my fault? Maybe in situations like that, I should be more using, like, Medica than Medica 2. Which is stronger, Cure 3 or Medica? Cure 3 is. Now that I've used Cure 3 ever? I don't think I've ever used Cure 3. That's a big boy. Don't forget my free damage bun. Okay, remember that I have Benediction. This is fine. I already cast Medic at the start of the fight and basically healed us up through all that. Okay, ice pillars are coming down. Position myself behind the ice pillar. Easy does it. See, and we already have most of his health knocked away. Well, a quarter of his health, but that's basically... Don't hide behind purple ice. Oh my god, thank you. I'm not even having to heal other people right now, though. This is a pretty easy fight. As well it should be. I guess we're not doing the hard part of the dungeon or anything, but still. Maybe I'll keep a regen up on the healer, just in case. Okay, don't hide behind purple ice. Got it. Well, it's all blue right now. Oh, nope. The other guy's not gonna make it, are they? Nope, they made it just fine. Oh, and I got some antiques that I wasn't looking at. Shit. Well, maybe I'll be able to use them later. Alright, nice and easy, GG. GG. Nice and easy. I even got a compliment. Even though I forgot Benediction was a thing, and that healing panic would have been a lot easier if I knew about it. So, you know, probably could have still done better, but hey. Ooh, I gotta repair some shit. Is that any better than what I have on? No. In fact, it's way worse. Pass. I really don't want it even in my pockets. Okay. Let's get going. Watch out for the glowing pillars. I got it. I did it.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Oh, fuck. There's a primal crystal. Can you show us something
Yes.
other than her ass?
I know who you are.
Oh no, she has white hair.
I
Okay.
was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
You know what? Less ice mommy than I was expecting. Did my... Wait, what?
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
Shit.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man.
Sorry, what?
No matter the cost.
I dropped my pen. What did you say?
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea. For Hydaelyn.
Hang on, what? Also, no, I have not noticed that my staff unfolds. And hi, toucans. Well, time for another trial. It'll be fine. That took longer than I expected. What news, Deca? Well, I slaughtered a bunch of heretics, so sorry that it took me a minute. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you've cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonder for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. Troll be praised, Deca. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we can stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Uranger have been busy perusing the archives of the House Four Temps, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to the cold. Neat. I guess I should talk to you first. I do want to go repair all my shit though. And no, I didn't notice that my staff unfolds. Neat. Sorry, Barrage. I don't mean to put your ass in frame there. Alright, cool. That would be a nice fidget toy. Nice fidget toy. Antecedent. She put on a coat, Alphino! Why can't you... Never mind. Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House 4 Temp. I trust your time they approved fruitful. Would that it had... Uranger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. So like what happened next? Sorry. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act. The blessed union of man and dragon. Oh wait, they actually fucked, canonically. What just fell? I think it was just a lamp. So don't... Wait, no, that's not what was there. Whatever it was, I can't see it. Or it was just my lamp, so it's fine. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. I know, right? Do they have diagrams? Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House 4 Temp. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though, in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? I really let Alphino and Minfilia's voices get too close to each other. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Imric may take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. Oh, he is a good dude. You pursue your fools. Bleh. You pursue your fool. You pursue your fool. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Imeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Halon that the ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against Dravians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such race as Fury may serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. I like Minfida's cozy jacket. If she came in her normal outfit, I'd be very concerned for her. Yeah, it's almost as if you should be wearing a coat! Alpha, no! That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemy are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly understand that Iceheart's plan can succeed. God, they are the exact same voice. I fucked up. How do I differentiate them better? Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moggle XII, may his reign be long and plentiful, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Moggles Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what are the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with the mighty nation who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They have them both in abundance. You just know that if, like, Reddit existed, people would get a bunch of crystals together to summon, like, Doge or something. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may yet be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take for us to survey the entire tunnel system. I still love your continued reverence of the good King Mog. May his palm be ever poofy. Well, yeah, it's important to put some fucking respect on his name. While Minfilia looks into our Aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, their search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Korthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you in case you were not aware. No, that's not the right Alphino voice either. His voice is way smoother than that, even though he is like 15. Good. I knew you would understand. Uraze can appraise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Libbard and I... Captain Ilbert and I are meeting to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knight shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Yeah, thanks, Manvilia. That bird is ill. Thank you. I'll remember. Sup, buddy? There you are, Decker. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistant is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand. Nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Denefin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. So Yu Hase is in charge of the third thing, I guess? I'm assuming? I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. We're not a PMC! We're not. Probably. It's fine. You still gotta pay soldiers, Will? I mean, yeah, you know. But besides, like, all of them, there's never been a record of an army being angry if you don't pay them and refusing to fight the good fight. Never happened. Oh, those balls. My ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went up ahead through Denefin Pass. Hurry up and you might catch them. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Thanks, man. Oh my god, we gotta go all the way over to the other side. Not even once. Nope. See, that's sick. I love the red crystal ground over here. Maybe it's because I've been spending a lot of time in the crystal tower also, so like the blue is particularly strong there, and now we're going to red. Tracks lead southeast. Okay, cool. Sup, buddy? Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast in Yuhaze? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so did we. Well, Yuhase's dead. Rip. Alphino's gonna hold his whole funeral. It's gonna be bad for morale. Are they alive? Oh yeah, they are. For now. Give me a minute. Nope, target the mage first. Yuhaze, you're invulnerable, right? Don't worry about this. Oh, for God's sake, my fucking attack was actually... Barrage, if you could... Thanks. Sup, my guy? How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretic's tracks that I... What was that read? How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretic's tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for the troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, his friends found me. I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. It speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Alright, buddy. That's okay. I've been stabbed before, too. What's happened? Alphino's gonna rub their ashes on his face. It's gonna be real weird. Yeah. 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 So, you know, like in the hang on. You know, like in the Catholic canon, right? Before Jesus Christ came, technically no one really got to heaven. it's like a whole thing, I think. I'm just saying, in Metal Gear Solid 5, like, a lot of Diamond Dogs died before he said that he was going to remake them into diamonds. So, like, what did they do? Did they dig up the bodies? Tell me the details. Did they just not get to become diamonds? Died too soon? Suckers? I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hey guys, y'all know how to get a bagel in this place? Oi, fuckers! Oh shit, it's an action scene. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Oh, it's Yugiri! Yet your land ever thirsts for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it is drunk deep. No, I've done no wrong! None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the arts of interrogation. Damn it all! Oh, he just drank poison. Nope, he was just fainting. Fancy meeting you here, Deca. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may yet have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills, skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one I will gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Deca, let's wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Okay. Oh boy, I wish I could have the windows open and stream at the same time. I think it's just that it's approaching nighttime and the sun's coming through. It's not even that hot outside. What's the temperature outside? It's 88. Never mind. It is blazing outside. 88 isn't like super warm, I guess, but still. Oh boy. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether or not it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we are more than enough to occupy us at the time as is. How close am I to fucking Heaven's Word? How many quests have I done? I think it was like 80 or 120 in the Chronicles of a New Era. What is this? The shit? Weird. Okay. No side quests. I just want to see the... Ah. Well, I want to see the post... 7th Astral Era. That's where we are. Cool. And we have done... Is it really only 30? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 34... 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've done about 47 quests. Don't we have like 80 or something? God damn it, we're barely halfway through. Oh my god. Did we have to see him walking that whole way? Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We've since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquire their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from Housefort Town. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask?